First, thanks for coming for everybody. It's Gwen Magana, CEO for PCCB, Philippine Clash of Clan Battleground. First, I just want to explain about our community. Actually, our community is not just like a fan page or just a regular page. We actually organize groups since September 2013. And then like we already organized like 16 tournaments, and we have one live tournaments last year. We call it the Clash of Summer. Actually, that's the first standalone Clash of Clan that organized in the Philippines, and I think we're actually the first country that like organized a tournament live in the whole, you know. And then actually, just want to explain about our community. We actually have like almost 400 clans, including sub-clans, and they all like official members of the group. And then I'm sorry. So yung group namin is not just like a fan page. We actually give people an application form. So we have to review their application before we accept them.
Basically, PCCB is not just a group or a fan page. We are an alliance of local clans or Filipino clans, not just based here in the Philippines, but also abroad. But all Filipino players. So right now, as he said earlier, we have around 400 clans under our group, and we organize tournaments for them. We have been doing so since September 2013, and we have organized, like he said, 16 tournaments from then until today. Last year, we held the first live tournament at the Pinoy Gaming Festival last October. And then the first standalone Clash of Clans event last May, we did together with Smart, which is the Clash of Summer. And then right now, we're doing this one, which is the biggest nationwide event with the biggest prize. It's gonna be Philippine Clash 2015.
So now, the registration.
For the registration, Smart already created a page for us with, which will launch in a few. It's gonna have all the details that the players would need for them to find out what they need to do and what's gonna be the mechanics of the game. Now, if I'm gonna be discussing the mechanics, there. So for the mechanics, we're gonna have it 5 versus 5. All clans must have 5 players. The 5 players are required to have at least Town Hall 9 villages. So it's Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10. And then they must start at a trophy range of 3-5 to 4-5. That's per clan. Now for them to adjust to that, individually they have to have at most 1,800 trophies. So the trophies are actually what determines how we rank each of the members of the clan. There's penalties that will be deducted to their scores if they go beyond what we actually set for them. So it's really strict that they stay within that limit. So for us to compute that, the starting limit for each clan is until 4-5. But if we're gonna compete for the game cups, which is gonna determine the winner, we're gonna start at 4,000 trophies. So everyone's gonna start at that. Individually 1,800, and then the clan is 4,000 with an allowance of plus minus 500. So it's 3-5 to 4-5 for the clan. Now, it's gonna be a straight push Royal Rumble. We don't have any groupings or categories since we tried to even out the playing field by actually just limiting it to Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 villages. We're after the best of the best clashers talaga in the Philippines. So we're expecting the strongest players, strongest clashers to actually join this tournament. And yun nga, as we mentioned, it's gonna be a Royal Rumble. So yes, it's 6 hours straight of pushing, non-stop, no breaks. If they want to go on breaks, they have to leave their devices. They can go on breaks if they want. But as we experienced last Clash of Summer, nobody went on break. Wow. So yeah, 6 hours straight. And then all clans must remain closed at the entirety of the tournament, because it will cause disqualification if you actually open your clan. If somebody accidentally leaves the clan or gets kicked out, they can't go back. Yeah. They can't go back. Um, for the donations, yes, of course, we're not gonna limit anything. So anyone can donate as much as they can. Gems, they can use as much as they can, as long as it's not gem bugs. So it's okay. The only limit that we will have is the use of any third-party application, because we want to stay within the terms and conditions of Apple and then the game itself and Google. So ayun, we're just gonna make sure that nobody uses iMod, Xmod, and anything. So we're gonna check their devices prior to the start of the tournament. And then that's how we will determine the champion or the winners of the tournament. As I said, they're gonna start at 4,000 trophies for the clan. So at the end of the 6 hours, whoever gains the most number of cups actually wins the tournament. So it's really the best of the best.
And then magkakaroon din po kami ng cosplay tutorials, magkakaroon kami ng like actual like we can teach everybody like paano mag-attack sa mga combos kasi sa COC minatawag kami ng mga different combos like lava loads, bogey, departure, stuff like that. So sa mga events mag-play kami ng gano'n ng live tutorials. And then, Celebrity Clash, bali kami ni Gwen, magbubuo kami ng team. Team niya, ito para sa finals to, bali Celebrity Team, magbubuo siya ng team niya sarili ko ng team, puro Celebrity lang team niya maglalaban sa finals. And then, Supercell and Chickpad and Galadon. Actually, Chickpad and Galadon, they're the YouTube famous pagdating sa Clash of Clans. Sila yung pag may mga battle updates, sila yung mga nagtatrial na. And then, they actually do shoutcast din yung first na tournaments ni Supercell sa Finland. And actually they're coming here sa finals para panoodin pa paano natin ginagawa yung tournament dito kasi actually they never heard about yung nagkaka-tournament tayo dito or kahit saan. So they were pretty amazed. So kaya sila pumunta dito, bisitahin tayo para makita nila kung paano natin ginagawa kasi they actually pretty interested. So yun, they can be here.
Just to add to that, kasi we have been trying to get in touch with Supercell since the beginning of PCCB because we really want to get their support. So fortunately enough, we were able to get in touch with them just a month ago. And I was personally able to speak to one of their personnel from Supercell. And then I told them about what we have been doing with PCCB or in PCCB. And we have been doing it for almost 2 years already. Tapos medyo nagulat sila na there's such a thing pala, na nauna pa pala kami sa kanila na gumawa ng mga tournaments and all. Kasi they just made the first tournament this year. So, nauna pa pala talaga kami. So, ayun, sobrang natuwa lang sila na may ganun. Tapos nag-e-effort kami na walang funding and then sariling sikap and everything. Tapos, ayun, gusto nila malaman lahat how we do the online tournaments. We explained everything na pero they want to see it in action kasi talaga. That's why they devoted yung time nila after nga. Kasi medyo masikip na yung schedule nila for the next 3 months. They're preparing for the ClashCon or Clash Convention on October. But they were able to find it in their schedule na may singit yung event natin. So, punta sila dito on the finals.
Thank you very much, guys.